Zanesville starts with Jason Kelly at the wingback slot. Split backs for Barnett and Hall. Lancaster lines up in the 4-4 defense. And the toss sweep out to Sid Hall. Sid breaks one tackle, breaks another. Gets good running room up to the 40-yard line. So nice start by the Blue Devils.
Lancaster, they ran a little motion that time with Zanesville, and
Lancaster Zanesville might do. We'll give you their defense after this play.
Now they're in the 40. They started on the 50 in their first offensive series, the defensive series.
So second down and 5 for the Blue Devils, and now they send Hall again, motion to the wide side of the field, and give to Workman, who's checked in the game, and Royce has got good running room down to the 40, the 37, 36-yard line.
Great blocking by the offensive line of Zanesville. Zanesville's moving the ball again as they always do in the first series, and big hold it.
And so Zanesville with the first down of the game. And so it'll be 1st and 10. Matt Perry, the quarterback, brings him up to the line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 10 at the Lancaster 36-yard line. It's Workman in motion, pitch back to Hall, and he is nailed for a loss. Unable to come up with the clean pitch with Sid Hall.
I think the flag was thrown there by the referee, or was that the beanbag? Again, another Zanesville mistake. They moved the ball, and then they made the crucial fumble in the bad pitch.
So 2nd down and 20 now for the Blue Devils, the Lancaster 47-yard line. And blitz by Lancaster, and Sid Hall is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Nice call by the Gales.
Yeah,
they sent the safeties that time.
They sent both inside linebackers and the safety, and it was an all-out blitz. If Zanesville would have had a screen pass or a sweep, they might have to...
He's going to probably be blitzing again. All right, split backs now with Workman and Hall in the backfield. And now we get a mix-up as we Workman going in motion, and that's going to come right back. Ball is completed for the touchdown. What looks like will come back as a touchdown pass for Matt. Nobody could even get close to him.
Zanesville's got a very, very, very good football team. Outstanding football team.
Well, that pass again is nullified on the two guys going in motion at one time, so it's 3rd down and about 25. And again, it's Matt Perry, and he will be drilled back at his own 40-yard line as he is sacked for an even deeper loss. You know, Dan, we don't want to belabor the point. Zanesville's got 1st and 10 at the Lancaster 36. It is now 4th, and I'm going to guess 32 from their own. Well, again, mistakes. So now Sid Hall will be booting it away, and to return the ball deep for the Golden Gales is Travis Talley and Ralph Bauer. And the ball will sail inside the 20-yard line all the way down to the 14-yard line, and that's where Lancaster year progresses. So Lancaster comes up to the line of scrimmage, and they'll go this way. We'll try to get him in here as real quick as we can, but Jim Grilly's the quarterback. His backs will be Mike Collison and Chad Householder. And to give us the Householder along the left side, not much cooking there. It's a pretty good job defensively by the right side of the Zanesville line. That's Mike Mock and Chad Wickham in on the tackle.
I thought he fumbled the ball, Howard. And Zanesville's got the ball
here from Salzburger, and Blue Devils come up with the big turnover, and now they are deep in Lancaster territory.
And Zanesville's got the unbalanced line and their power eye backfield, so they're going to run the ball.
And it's going to be Sid Hall along the right side, and Sid, very little running room, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
The defensive end came down, and they angled it right towards the strength of the Zanesville offense, and they stopped it right there.
And Zanesville trying to take advantage of the Lancaster turnover, and what a big lift that would be to score after the turnover. They stay with the power eye to the Blue Devils. Perry with the pitch back to Gators, and Gators very little running will make that Sid Hall, and he will be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I believe that was Jason Kelly that time, and they came back away from their power to the wide side of the field.
Going to be in with.
Would you go 2 runs, or would you go to passing?
No, I think you got to put the ball up in the air.
I think he's going to run the ball again, Howard.
No, they stay in the power eye, so we shall see. Perry, play action. Looking in the end zone, got a man broken up by the Golden Gales. Nice defensive play, looking for Tommy Evans out there.
Evans was open. Very, very. Just the pass was just a poor pass.
Lancaster 20-yard line, and I suppose you got to come back to the pass again.
I would think, unless you got to run a draw play, but you got 12 yards to go.
The Gators split to the short side of the field. Corey Newman to the wide side, and Perry, deep drop, and he gets away from the rush. Matt Perry in all kinds of trouble, and now he launches into the end zone. Got a man open. Touchdown, Zanesville.
Evans touchdown, wide open. That was a great play by Perry. They only rushed 4 people. They didn't bring
the extra point kicker, so it's kind of tough situation for him to be in is he's got to quickly change his shoe. So Zanesville strikes first after the Lancaster turnover on the 20-yard scoring strike from Perry to Evans, and Matt Perry did a nice job of eluding the rush.
Yes, he did.
So Evans now will try to make it 7-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. Low snap, ball is picked up by Evans, and he is nailed. So Zanesville unable to capitalize on the extra point, but the good news is
better than glass. The products that carry that slogan are made right here in Zanesville. Buying them is like voting for a healthy economy. Support your community. Buy it in glass. This message from your friends at Owens Parkway Glass.
the kickoff is fumbled, and all of a sudden, no, picked up by Lancaster, and the short man's going to go for a touchdown.
No, he isn't, Howard. A 44.
That's Matt Farrell. Can Workman get him? Yes, gets him inside the 15-yard line. Boy, I'll tell you what, all kinds of excitement. It was a low-line drive kick. It was fumbled by a couple of Lancaster guys. It was finally picked up by number 95, Matt Farrell, one of the upbacks, and he rumbled number one, benefits Zanesville. Turnover number two, let's call it a turnover, benefits Lancaster.
Lancaster fumbled the kickoff, and the kids just overran the play.
So it's first down and 10 for the Golden Gales, and right up the middle for nice yardage, rather, is Lancaster's number 11. That's Mike Collison. He fumbled. So the clock moving, 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Golden Gales on the second play from scrimmage and into the end zone. Yes, sir.
They ran an Indiana eye that time, and Zanesville stopped him at the 3-yard line, but his second effort just got him in the end zone.
Well, Collison gets credit for the touchdown, and quick as a wink, that's all of a sudden tied here at 6.
And it's 6-6, Howard.
Well, at the 5:09 mark, Lancaster trying to go ahead on the 2-yard run by Collison.
This is interesting. They had a huddle muddle, and they're going to snap now. They're going to come over. I thought they were going to direct snap and kick it.
And be careful of the time, as all of a sudden Lancaster taking a lot of time trying to get this extra point through. High snap, kick is up, and it's good. So Lancaster jumps on the board, and the score is 7-6 now with 5:09 to go in the first quarter. Kicking off for Lancaster, and backseat for the Blue Devils will be Jason Kelly, Sid Hall, and Royce Workman. Kind of a knuckleball and tipped by Adam Gators, and finally picked up by the Blue Devils. It's Jason Kelly. Jason up to the 20, 30. Finally stopped by Lancaster. Looks like he had a seam there for a second, Danny.
Jason's really quick. I don't know how fast he is, but what? He's just quick like a water bug, Howard.
He's 7 to go here in quarter number 1, and Zanesville scored after Lancaster had fumbled on their first play from scrimmage. And now Zanesville comes back first and 10 from their own 30-yard line, and Royce Workman in motion. Pitch back to Sid Hall, and Sid put a couple of 3 yards along the left side and tackled that time by Lancaster. Defensively, number 43, Billy, coming in with the play is Noah Joseph, alternates the wingback spot. So second down and 7 now for the Blue Devils, and Lancaster again goes to that 4-4 defense. In the eye of the Blue Devils, nearly a fumble, or picked up by Andre Barnett at the last second.
They're calling him down, and that's a bad call by the official. He touched down, and he was open again. Well, you better go to the passing attack.
Yeah, you got Adam Gators on the short side of the field now, and he's the guy you got to watch. He caught that slant that was called back earlier when Zanesville had the ball in this first quarter. Perry with the pitch back to Hall on the reverse play, and boom to Jason Kelly, and he is hammered. Man, oh man, Lancaster's Lee Goldenschwager just put an arm tackle on him and just knocked him down. It was back deep, and it is again. So Adam Gators, apparently the full-time punter now. He will be just an athlete. He will be back on his 10-yard line, and booms another one high and deep. Chases Lancaster all the way back to the 35-yard line, where a fair catch is caught by the Gales with 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. And I tell you what, all kinds of action here at 7-6 in favor of Lancaster, and they're going to get the ball back for the second time. Penalty flag down on the play and along the left side for a sizable gain.
I don't understand that call, either holding or illegal.
Clock moving, 2:23 to go here in the first quarter. So Lancaster on their second possession, trying to put together a little bit of a drive. Second down, deep drop by Grilly. He's got a man on the sideline. Not much of a gain there. A little flat pass over to Travis Talley. Good for probably down in 8 now for Lancaster.
Lancaster hasn't went to their big 6'7" tight end, I guess, number 5.
Iverson.
Yeah, he's supposed to be really great.
Yeah, also a good basketball player, as we've seen in the past. Looks like Grilly's changing the play at the line of scrimmage, and now he will drop deep back and look over the middle, and that is overthrown.
Zanesville, I was watching that time.
So the Golden Gales will come up to the line of scrimmage.
He's starting Jason Kelly on defense, isn't he?
Yeah, Jason Kelly playing some safety there, really some corner. And deep drop again by Grilly, forced out of the pocket, got a man wide open and just overthrows him.
Yeah, he was wide open. He just threw it to his left.
In this first quarter, going to be Dale Barnett back there, along with Noah Joseph, to return the punt. I think at some point, maybe even this season, you're going to see Adam Gators back there returning punts.
I think so.
Dale Burnett circling under the punt at the 15-yard line. Dale up to the 18, and that is just about it to the 19, maybe the 20. So good effort by Dale, but again, I make that statement that at some point with the fine athletic talent that Adam Gators has, if he's a guy you got to get returning quickly to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be Andre Barnett and Sid Hall in the backfield, and Zanesville will operate out of the eye. Lancaster now with big splits, really giving Zanesville a lot in the middle. It's Sid Hall, second back through. Sid bounces to the outside, but not much cooking there as he gets to about the 23-yard line.
If a block was made by the outside receiver, Sid would have picked up a lot of yardage, but the kid got it.
This is almost funneling things to the inside. A lot of confidence in their linebackers to stop things on the pursuit at the line of scrimmage.
Well, number 40 is the corner. He's the kid that made 2 big hits tonight.
That's Goldenswager.
Here comes that other one.
And Perry on a back pass to Jason Kelly. We're not going to call it incomplete. That was very close to being a lateral.
Right, very close. But that's a nice call.
We see as much action as possible. But it's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Blue Devils, and they'll go with the twin receivers to the wide side of the field and the split backs behind Matt Perry. And in motion goes Jason Kelly. Perry back to pass, looking for Gators again, and he is sacked.
That was the same pass play, that slant pattern back inside. And 95, the big inside linebacker,
Farrell,
ran a punt or a kickoff back. Had real deep coverage, and he couldn't get the ball in there.
Insert an equal housing lender.
It's going to be 4th down for the Blue Devils, and a punting situation for Adam Gators. Let's see if he can boom another one, another big punt, this time inside the 45-yard line.
15
You got to give the guy the opportunity to make the fair catch for Lancaster. It was Ron Hedges, and clearly a penalty on the Blue Devils.
But that was another 40 weeks. These guys have made 2 calls that are interesting. In college ball, the offense gets the ball in 15 yards down the field, but high school, I guess, is different. He's punting from the end zone now.
Yep, the Adam Gators going to have to boot it away from his own end zone, and this time another big boomer, clear back to the 46-yard line, let's call it. And forced out of bounds are the Golden Gales, but
4-yard penalties would end up being. That's all. That was a great punt. That was another 44-yard punt.
Being his first extensive action of the year, and now Lancaster in Zanesville territory. Clock moving now, 11:45 to go. Grilly back to pass, looking downfield, got a man wide open, caught for the 1st down.
Yeah, they wanted that little hook pattern. That's difficult to cover. That 10-yard hook, and then he runs a man deep, and he runs a man for his safety valve.
Points on the board.
Yeah, this quarterback for Lancaster has got a real. He has an outstanding arm.
1st and 10 for the Golden Gales. And now we'll get a penalty flag as officials see some usual team. A team that's played most of the season at the same positions. It's Mock, Wickham, Doherty, Barnett, and Burnett up front. Along with Keck, Kelly, and Howe in the linebacker position. And boom, nothing going there for Lancaster. Is a big hit by Jason Kelly. The play, it's going to be 2nd down and 19 for the Golden Gales. And back to pass again is Grilly, and he is being chased by Andre Barnett, and down he goes.
Zanesville defense is putting so much pressure on this kid.
That time was Barnett from the inside, looping to the outside, just came in untouched. So 3rd down, and let's call it 25 for Lancaster, and Zanesville now will see the Twins to the wide side of the field, and Grilly again, he'll set up the screen, and pretty good running room now for the Golden Gales inside the 35. And not much more, not close to the 1st down, but again, a sizable gain.
Yeah, that linebacker almost, I think Barnett just saw that coming and stopped and tried to get out.
So Lancaster on 4th down and 11 goes to the line of scrimmage. And Zanesville now making all kinds of defensive adjustments at the line of scrimmage. And Grilly looking down for the fly pattern on the right side. Incomplete, off the hands of the intended receiver out there, Talley. So Zanesville takes over on down.
Have a balance attack rather than just keeping the ball on the ground.
8:50 to go in the second quarter. It's Lancaster 7, Zanesville 6.
Going back to their power eye and unbalanced line again. So I guess it means they're going to run the ball, and they are.
And they are. It looks like Royce Workman to the left side, or Jason Kelly, let's make it. And
he's not Jason Kelly a little bit tonight, isn't he?
Well, that's his third carry. Not much cooking, as he was nailed one time for a 6-yard loss. Let's give him a -4 yards on 3 carries for the evening.
It seems to me.
Well, you know, you don't. I guess this is kind of an overstatement, but you don't get to be 7-0 by being lucky more than even once or twice. I think Lancaster just reminds me of a team that's solid, not flashy. Sid Hall with good running room right up the middle, picks up about 6.
And as we thought, they just ran the ball and got 6 yards.
That's going to be 3rd down and short now for the Blue Devils. And
well, I think that's how Woody Hayes approached it. It took him 8-10 minutes to score. His defense didn't have to play very long. Same unbalanced line to the right and our high backfield. So they're going to run the ball again.
And here we go. This time it's looks like Jason Kelly again.
It was an inside trap that time, Howard, to the up back, number 33.
That's Andre Barnett.
And that's first down.
Yard line, and I won't say it's in the stage of upset talk yet, but Zanesville, to me, very, very much like last week, a chance to beat a top-notch football team, and they've got to do it right here on this drive to establish some momentum.
There's Sid Hall again.
Pitch back to Sid Hall, and Sid nearly another first down.
They got 9 yards on it. Their offensive line's coming off the ball and starting to knock Lancaster back. Zanesville's moving the ball again. He doesn't.
Well, they played very well for a half.
You couldn't ask for a better team.
So we are at this point now with Zanesville knocking on the door. They're on the Lancaster 44-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. And Sid again for the first down, and he's got it.
And it's when they run the ball again, there'll be about 6 minutes to go in the half.
And we're going to get what, a Lancaster time now? We're going to get official first down. Yeah,
this is for first down.
First and 10.
Ball back.
First and 10 from the Lancaster 43-yard line. Sid Hall in the backfield along with Workman and Barnett behind Matt Perry. And Perry with the pitch back to Workman. He's got good blocking on the left side. Sid Hall cleans somebody out, but a nice stun inside that time. A Lancaster linebacker, and he loops in and makes the tackle on Workman.
Lancaster went to a 6-2 that time, and they're trying to. They're just going to challenge Zanesville. If you're going
10 now for the Blue Devils.
Same offense again, unbalanced line right, power high backfield.
And Matt Perry to give to second back through is Sid Hall. Sid breaks the tackle, breaks another one, down to the 30, 20, inside the 15, 10, into the end zone, touchdown. Sid Hall, 43-yard score.
That's it.
We'll go that everybody's getting a carry. Workman's carried it, Barnett's carried it, Hall, of course, has carried it, Kelly's carried it.
He went away. He went to one back now. He went to one back.
That's Royce Workman, the lone back, as Sid Hall goes in motion. Perry into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Got it.
Jason Kelly just came underneath him on just a little simple
free. Nachos and a large drink, and the official Demolition Man movie poster is yours. Absolutely free. I'm impressed.
2466 Maple Avenue in Colony Square Mall.
Kick is underway and return with good return yardage up to the 32-yard line. Penalty flag on 14-7 or 21-7 even.
Kids will be fired up to come out in the second half and keep that momentum.
So Lancaster first and 10 from their own 13-yard line. Looks like offsides. We're going to get to state ranked 7-0. Time to go in tough. And Zanesville now stacking the line of scrimmage. Darren Lancaster to run in. Good running room for the Golden Gales. It's near a first down.
It looks like their running attack revolves around that little back, and he's a shifty little runner. He's not real powerful, real great balance. He's not very big, kid.
Well, he's got to go in tough tonight. He's only got 5 yards on 5 carries. You know, Lancaster really hasn't had the football that much tonight.
Lancaster's going to the ground attack. They finally gave the ball to the fullback out of their eye, and he picked up 3 or 4 yards. But Lancaster's having problems here. They're not in sync. They're not moving the ball.
Stop here. They can get the ball back with timeout.
The Golden Gales are going to have to make an adjustment in their offensive line blocking in the second half.
Give to the second back through. It's Collison again, and give him another 2 or 3.
That was what they call an old-fashioned crossbuck. The hole was there, but he...
Incomplete. That's almost like a free timeout for Zanesville. The clock's going to stop. I say they come right. Well, now they're just a single back, so they most likely are going to pass. I was going to say, you know, you'd think they'd want to run. Back pass is Grilly. Got a man and got a first down, and more to go. Back on another 2 or 3 yards.
That's that simple hook pattern, which is really a timing pass. He takes 3 steps, the kid takes 5 steps, and he turns around, the ball's there. It's just impossible.
That's a big third down play.
That's now. Yes, it is very, very critical because if Zanesville gets the ball back, I think they can score again.
1st and 10 for Lancaster. Pass to, that's now going to be an incomplete pass, and
one for the extra point, Howard. Remember that?
That's right, yeah. You know, I wouldn't think that it'd be a bad idea to stop the clock even after these downs right now.
If they run the ball this time, I might, if I was Zanesville. Look at this.
Really? Right. Just hammered and able to get it away and complete it. And dragged out of bounds are the Golden Gales. How did he make that?
That was amazing. That was a screen pass to that big 6'7" tight end.
That's Stuyvesant.
He got the ball. Stuyvesant made a great catch, and he just broke a tackle and went down.
And again, Zanesville unable to seize control and get the football back as Lancaster continues on the drive to try and tie it up here at the end of the half. Draw play and good running room for the Golden Gales. That's Collison inside Zanesville territory to the 30.
That was a Indiana I or triple I, or just an off-tackle play. Just great blocking by the Gales.
1st and 10 for Lancaster. And they are at the Zanesville 30-yard line. Out of the eye are the Gales. Grilly, second back through is Collison, and along the left side, give him an honest 4, I'd say.
Yeah, Lancaster's trying to keep Zanesville balanced because Zanesville is real second and 8.
Yeah, I would say 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. Whatever the case, they've got a long way to go for the first down. You think they may want to take a shot at the end zone here on this play? Grilly looks to the end zone. Is the overthrown.
Gators was in that time, and
14 to 7.
Now he won't go to the end zone, will he? He'll probably
now he'll come back and get the first down, yeah. Grilly back to pass again. Looks along the sideline. Is it Stuyvesant for the catch? In and out of his hands.
That was a nice, Stuyvesant wasn't really open. He just threw the ball up, and the kid
the ball pretty well on the short stuff, and I believe you're right. Well, they're going to take one more shot at it as they've got the Twins to the wide side of the field. Grilly rolls to his left in all kinds of trouble and down. Now he gets away from the rush. But he will not be able to get the pass off as he is pushed out of bounds. And Zanesville will take back over at their own 30-yard line. Andre Barnett with the big heat. That's the time you do gamble.
Now's the time to get the ball to Gators deep if you're going to go deep. But he's going to that
yeah, you got to run it in.
Balanced line again.
Which is fine. That's okay.
He's going to run the clock out and go in with a 14-7 lead. You haven't beaten Lancaster in how many years?
It's been 8. Sid Hall on the left side, and he gets maybe 2 yards.
So they're going to go in 14-7 halftime lead and keep the momentum up.
Well, you know, you can't really argue with that logic, but if you're ever going to gamble, that certainly would have been the time.
But I'd put Gators in if I want to gamble because Gators certainly looks...
Barring anything crazy, we'll be ahead.
This is the last play now. He goes back to pass and gets hit and fumbles and Lancaster wins it for a touchdown. What are you going to say then, Howard?
I'm going to say, man, I'm glad I didn't make that call. Well, it's going to be Sid Hall on the carry, and Sid jumps up in the air, and that will do it for the half. So we have reached the midway point of the football game, and Zanesville, to the standing ovation of the crowd here on hand, and it's a good crowd. LaSalle next week and Newark the week after won't be major points.
The LaSalle Division 3 team?
No, they're Division 1 in Cincinnati, but they play a really rough schedule, and the kick by Hall is fumbled and finally picked up by Lancaster. One of the upmen just let it fall to the ground. That would have been a free ball.
He didn't want to get on the floor. What did he thought? He thought it was a punt? That was a free ball.
Chad Wickham, Rob Doherty, Andre Barnett, and Dale Burtonette up front. Vic Howe, Andy Keck, Jason Kelly, Joe Kennedy, Noah Joseph, and Royce Workman behind them. And first down carry by Lancaster gets about 3 along the left side. Collison now has 26 yards on 10 carries.
As long as those kids are playing as hard as they are right now, he doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, you know, so many times you don't have to make adjustments at the half. And the second down play is is good for big yardage along the left side before the ball carrier is finally pushed out of bounds after about a 12-yard gain.
I really believe if Zanesville scores one touchdown in the second half, they will beat Lancaster.
Boy, you know, that would be such a big lift for this program because they've been close all year. Kind of a deceptive 4-3 record, and now we'll get a penalty flag.
Banging him around and not letting him out. The defensive end hits him, and then he gets away from that, and then the linebacker picks him up, and he's not getting out to catch the passer, doing it.
Bauer's out wide, and we'll get another penalty flag. I need to be fair. At the same time, though, I need to say that I've seen Zanesville enough to know that I think Zanesville does have better athletes in certain areas, but Lancaster, you know, you get that cohesion going year after year, and but they just got good tradition.
They're in the 7-0.
Deep ball on the slant. It's a dropped. Almost caught for the reception, but
the slant was there. The quarterback's now
up here. You figure they're going to get the ball back in pretty good field position. I don't think that Lancaster wants to do anything too fancy here, deep in their own territory. Ball's at the 15-yard line. Bauer, pump fake, and he is sacked, and down he goes.
The defensive end just came around the tackle, and they left him tied in.
This is trying to get back some field position.
I think he's going to throw the ball. Well, that's how they've got this far.
I think that'd be a major mistake. I smell a turnover here real quick. Back deep is Grilly looking for it all in. Nearly intercepted by Noah Joseph on double. And the punt, too. Well, coming off the field is Noah Joseph, so Adam Gators is going to get a shot at returning punts. And there's an adjustment.
Yeah, get the ball to Adam.
Yeah. You know, Adam Gators now seeing his first action in the punt return department. Kick is underway. It's a high, booming kick, and Dale Burnett's going to call for the fair catch right at the 50-yard line.
Boy, the ref blew it again. He fumbled the ball, and they blew the whistle.
Corey Newman's a wide out. Noah Joseph will be the wingback. Looks like Sid Hall and Royce Workman in the backfield now behind Matt Perry. First and 10 for Zanesville. And Royce Workman in motion. Pitch back to Sid Hall, cuts it to the inside. Got good running room. Sid may be gone. Down to the 30, 25, 20. Puts it in high gear, and he is gone. Touchdown, Zanesville. Well, the score is 20-7 in favor of the Blue Devils, and the kick soon to be done by Tommy Evans could make it a 2-touchdown margin, and boy, Zanesville's got everything cooking. Evans' kick is up. It's good. So at 9.
Equal opportunity lender.
The kick is underway after the Sid Hall 50-yard touchdown scamper picked up by Hedges. At the 20-yard line now, he's got good running room up to the 35-yard line. 45 finally before he's corralled.
Zanesville State, they're really fired up now, and State as an outstanding quarterback. Let's face it, he's a big-time arm and big-time quarterback, and I guess that's what's got him the win.
First and 10 for the Golden Gales, and Grilly back to pass. In some trouble, looks down the field, and it's Stiverson with the catch for the first down, and a nice running catch.
Stiverson finally got away and just made a simple little pin out and just
time. Sometimes you got to settle down and play.
If Lancaster threw a halfback pass or some sort of a reverse or something, and Zanesville would be so high and you throw after the ball.
Delayed handoff and nothing cooking on the give to Collison, and maybe a yard.
Yeah, they're off too. I believe it is.
I'm not sure I go to that yet. You know, they're going to get the ball back most likely 4 times in this second half. Maybe 3, but...
3 times to win,
Well, yeah, it depends on this down and the third down play. Grilly, short drop. Looks for it all down the sideline. Got a man incomplete in and out of the hands. That's Bauer.
Third pass he's dropped tonight.
That's going to be 3rd and 10 for Lancaster. They're at the Zanesville 44-yard line, and they've got... twins to the wide side of the field, and the single back is Householder. Grilly, another deep drop, looks along the sideline, intercepted by Zanesville. I'll tell you what, that is look at this run. He may go. Goodbye. See you later. Oh, finally stopped at the 45. Is that a big-time athletic move? He jumps in the air as high. He's number 1.
He's certainly made a difference in this game.
We didn't see him much last week against Steubenville, but...
I think he was ineligible last week.
No, last week would have been his first week back, he and Jason Kelly.
They didn't play a all against Steubenville.
Sid Hall in motion. Andre Barnett stays in the backfield, and Barnett with the carry along the right side, and maybe just a yard.
Lancaster has to play all out now, bring 7, 8 men, blitz, whatever they could to get a break, to get a fumble, to get a cheap touchdown, and get the ball back.
20 yards. That was a 20-yard touchdown pass to Tom Evans back in the second quarter.
That was on a 4th down play, too, Howard.
Oh, Zanesville with the split backs. Perry Give along the left side to Workman, and not much cooking there, as maybe a yard on the play. Make that Barnett on the carry.
24 made a great play for Lancaster. He did not have the speed that Zanesville has.
It's going to be Joseph and Newman flanked out to the right. Sid Hall in the backfield. And Matt Perry in the passing situation. Puts the drop back, looks for Sid underneath the coverage, got him, and now Matt decides to run it, and he is in a lot of trouble.
I don't know
And
whether
down he goes.
trying to set up, but he had both offensive tackles were down about 20 yards downfield, so I'm assuming
He thought he could get more and ended up in trouble. So Adam Gators now will punt. Now, how big of a difference has this guy made tonight in the punting game?
44 yards is what he's averaging on 3 kicks.
And the line of scrimmage will be the 41, and now he gets off a low shanker, and it's picked up by Lancaster right in midair. On top of the 38-yard line. Adam Gators gets off a shank punt that travels about 10 feet in the air for about...
I think 22.
22. It's first and 10 Lancaster from the Zanesville 38-yard line. Major break for the Golden Gale. And Grilly back to pass. Got Stuyvesant inside. Not much running room after the catch.
The linebacker catch that made the play there.
Yeah, that's Andy Keck.
Nice play he made. Stuyvesant,
Near the goal line on a play that I need to get it. I'm just going to do the little fade. First and 10 for Lancaster. And give up the middle. It's Collison, and Collison, good running room. Give him about 9 inside the 20.
the offensive line for Lancaster.
No,
No?
No, I don't think so. No, not right now. Not being behind.
They went to Indiana High. They're going to throw.
Yep, Grilly's got all kinds of problems, and down he goes.
Howard, I say, you're a great football coach.
Third down and about 5 for Lancaster. Clock is moving inside 4 minutes by the time we get the snap off. So now you do have to throw. Look for Stuyvesant again. Now they'll go on the delayed handoff to Collison, and he will be short of the first down.
Now they got a 4th and 2.
Yep. That works right now.
Or maybe an option. I don't know what. Maybe they went to a power eye situation.
No, they're not set either. Okay. They're going to go with the second back through, aren't they?
Running so deep, but a little kid made it.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
First down, Howard. But they ran that play so deep. My goodness. I guess they consider those two backs picking up any linebackers on the stunt.
Well, they're going to give them the 2 yards to the officials on the measurement. No measurement necessary. Matt, they've got it first and 10 on the Zanesville 17-yard line. They trail by 14 here in the third quarter. Clock moving. Give on the handoff to Collison, and Collison with a little bit of running room along the right side, probably for 3. Now's the time to throw it to the tight end, Stuyvesant, just coming across the middle. You really got to pick up a first down. Well, they'll go again with the delayed handoff to Collison, and he's got running room along the right side, down to near the 5-yard line.
If they score here, Howard, it'll be the start of the 4th period. The Zanesville will still be up 21-14.
For Lancaster, the ball is on the 7-yard line.
You run the ball again, right, Howard?
Well, it's been good to him on this drive.
Same play.
Collison inside the 5-yard line, down to the 2.
Looks like it's an off-tackle play, and he goes ahead and just cuts it back towards the guard hole or the 2 hole and picks up 3 or 4 yards now.
Well, but I think you also want to look for the tight end across the middle. They're going to go with the Indiana High, so they're going to give it to the next back through, which is Collison, and...
If he's not in there, he's about an inch out. No, they're not going to give it to him.
Well, it looked like his forward momentum was carrying in, didn't it? So it's going to be... you know what, Dan? The good coaches are the one that have the scores, right? Collison again, right side, is going to be in there. Yes, sir. Touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive line of Lancaster, that's just pure power. They just block everybody, and if it's a deep, he's 8 yards back and gets the ball and runs it in there.
Well, Mike Collison, they're going to go...
Now, Zanesville has used 1 timeout already, so they have 2 left. Let's just keep that in perspective.
And so we will await the extra point try to make it 21-14, Zanesville. And boy, Lancaster answered real quickly after Zanesville had gone ahead 21-7.
That 43 made the catch at the front.
That's first, yeah. That gave him great field position.
Right.
Kick is up, and it's good. Boy, just thought it was going to go left of the upright. But it's 21-14.
Than glass. The products that carry that slogan are made right here in Zanesville. Buying them is like voting for a healthy economy. Support your community. Buy it in glass. This message from your friends at Owens Brockway Glass.
Jason Kelly on the kickoff return reverses his field, and he's up to the 40, to midfield into Lancaster territory, all the way down to the 40-yard line.
See that move, Howard? He stopped, but then we got a flag down. But he stopped, and then cut her all the way back. That's amazing. We got a
not as promising as they were probably 5 minutes ago. First and 10 Blue Devils. They'll have Sid Hall in the backfield along with Royce Workman. And here we go, back to live action, and we're going to get another penalty. Jason Kelly comes in with the play, and he'll be...
double pad pass, right?
Yeah, and a triple pad is everybody's unhappy. So first and 15 now for the Blue Devils as Royce Workman goes in motion. To flip back to Sid Hall, and Sid is going to be... No, it breaks away from a tackle. And gets to the right side, and Sid's got running room inside Lancaster territory. Hey, he's down to the 20, 15, 5, touchdown. I don't believe it. Bad call.
It's not a clip.
Teams should get to the playoffs. They go early. They go out early.
They go real early because they just don't have...
First round.
Right. They don't have the speed.
First and 10 for Zanesville now. They got to see if they can overcome the bad break. Matt Perry, the quarterback, sends Royce Workman in motion to the wide side of the field, and Sid Hall right up the middle, and he is nailed. 2-yard loss. So Zanesville
does a great job for us. I mean, every week we're here.
So Zanesville now begins fourth quarter action at the Lancaster 45-yard line. And the Zanesville team with the second down 10. Here comes the blitz. Perry launches it, got a man, it's caught by Corey Newman at the 25-yard line.
There's that slant pass again. It looks like it's open if they attack tonight. They're just sharper than pins.
First and 10, Zanesville Blue Devils. They lead 21-14. We are in the fourth quarter early. In motion goes Royce Workman to the short side of the field. Perry, flip back to Hall. Hall on the left side, good running room. Picks up about 3 or 4. And Sid's up to 122 yards on the evening, including a couple of stop-and-start moves on some of the Lancaster defenders.
Howard, you put a stop-and-stop move on him.
Pitch and go. Second down and 7. In motion goes Sid Hall. Matt Perry with the quarterback draw, and Matt gets 4.
That was a nice call. I think the left side of the offensive line left a little early, but the refs didn't call it.
You think it was in I think Zanesville's in 4-down territory right now at the 19-yard line. I don't think they would try a field goal if they're short here.
I agree with you, Coach.
Third down. Blue Devils. Sid Hall in motion. Give to Barnett, and Barnett's got running room inside the 15-yard line. First down, Zanesville.
You know that fat lady's coming out to sing a little song here pretty soon, Howard. Major upset.
Todd Randall comes into the game with the play for the Blue Devils. And Zanesville keeps everybody in tight except Corey Newman, who split out wide to the far side. Now they send Andre Barnett in motion to the short side. And the flip back to Sid Hall on the left side, keyed by Barnett's block, and Sid gets 4.
I'd run that flip all night. That tackle gets out there, and...
Well, also, he's got Barnett, too, your lead guy. Well, now they send Newman out wide to the short side, so maybe back something to the other side here with Noah Joseph leading the way. Sid Hall goes in motion to the wide side. Barnett straight up the middle, and Andre fights for first down yardage. He's going to be short, but still, he's doing the dirty work inside and keeping those linebackers honest.
Zanesville got a real break that time because the offensive end left about a half a count before the ball. Would you kick a field goal?
Yeah, because that's going to put me up 24-14. Lancaster's going to need at least 2 scores to...
Here comes flip back to Sid Hall again.
With Barnett leading the way on the short side of the field. Sid cuts it back to the right side. He's going to be a little short of the first down, maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
You can see that play coming and developing. Good call, Coach. That's the way I do it.
Well, you know what, Zanesville. 4th and 1 for the Blue Devils.
They're going to run split back. Howard, they're not going to run their comes the same play, Howard.
Yeah, Barnett. To Hall, and Hall is nailed.
Stopped it. They ran it one time, too.
Yep. Anytime you lead the back in motion to the short side of the field, shoot those gaps.
You got to go with Hall. He's just apparently...
They're 6-yard line, so they've got plenty of ways to go, and now it looks like they're going to spread it out a little bit. They've got twins on the wide side of the field, so they may throw from their own end zone. Grilly from his own 6-yard line. Long signal count, and he'll give the delayed handoff to Collison and very little running room for the sophomore.
Allison just runs straight ahead, and he's just an outstanding athlete.
I'll tell you what he's not, though. He's not real nimble. He's not real agile. And I don't think he can roll out and make something happen.
No, he's rolling out now.
He's got a half roll. He's going to keep the quarterback on the quarterback keeper. And he is nailed on about the 14-yard line.
Jason Kelly made a great play there again. Zanesville up 21-14.
So third down and short for the Gales. Zanesville on top, 21-14. Give to Collison on the right side. He's going to be short. I don't think he made it, Dan.
I don't think so, but I still go for it.
Well,
I really go for it.
They're going to get a measurement. Nope, no. Zanesville pinching everybody up. You know, I try and get somebody on a little slant over across the middle because he's got man-on-man coverage on both sides. Everywhere on the line of scrimmage, you've got man-and-man. Back to pass is Grilly. Look. Oh, in and out of the hands of the... You can't come back and pass again. You've got to try and pick up good yardage on the second down run.
Throw the ball again, Howard. It's 6:28 to go in the clock.
They're going to operate out of the eye. And Grilly on the delayed handoff and good running room for Collison give him about 6.
The kid's a really efficient running back. He's not outstanding. He doesn't have a lot of speed nor a lot of size, but he's
trying to pull off the major upset of the state-ranked, state-ranked team in the state. Grilly back to pass again, rolls to his right, checks it back inside, gets the first down up to the 30-yard line. First and 10 Lancaster.
He's as slow as a turtle.
He's not quick, is he?
You got a quick
yard line a couple of minutes ago. And they are trying to knot it up.
That ball, Howard. You know that?
Yeah, slightly. In motion goes Householder. Collison, he's now on the ball fake now. It's Grilly. And he's going to have to unload it, or down he goes. And he breaks away from a tackle, another one, and gets positive yardage, about 7.
Yeah, Zanesville had him for a loss, but he broke 2 tackles.
Nice play fake that time, too. Collison had a... See, I think you're in 2-down territory. I think you launch it again. Now's another good time to throw. Grilly, straight drop, sets the screen up. Got a man, a completion, first down yardage for Lancaster. And into Zanesville territory.
Great job by Jason Kelly. There were 2 came back and made the tackle.
That's Gainley, but Jason Kelly stays home and makes the good tackle in the open field.
Fights through 2 blockers to make that tackle.
First and 10 Lancaster. They're trying to tie it up or go ahead. It's Collison inside the 50 down to the 49-yard line. You know, I'll tell you one thing about Lancaster. They're very determined, but in a bit.
No, there isn't. Very confident team. That's why they're 7-0.
Yeah. First and 10 are making second down and 7 now for Lancaster as they pick up the first down. Grilly rolls to his right, gets good blocking, and he is sacked back at the 40-yard line.
He should have thrown the ball. He had plenty of time.
So Zanesville with the big defensive try right here. Got to hold him. Third down and long for Lancaster. 3:09 to go in the football game. Zanesville ahead by 7. The fade along the sideline for the Gales is incomplete.
No, Joseph broke it up. What they did was just
they're going to have to boot it away. And everybody fired up for Zanesville. And let's see if the punt snap is away. Long count. And over the head of the punter. That's something that looked awful fishy there. We're going to get a safety. You know, Dan, it looked...
Hazel had the option to decline the penalty, but there is a penalty called...
Well, the penalty flag was down, yeah.
Right. So I guess Zanesville just declined it. Get on the ball.
Crib kick picked up by Workman at the 50-yard line, and that's where Zanesville will take over.
Lancaster has 3 timeouts, and there's 2:56 to go in the game, and Lancaster people are even leaving. Look at the fans from Lancaster side going home. That's even a better sign.
Yeah. When those guys start leaving, they've given up. And Sid Hall with the carry, and Sid very little running room, maybe a yard or so, but I don't think he's interested in
Lancaster.
What do you think about the sales?
I didn't see that game.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I saw that game. The sales was very good.
Well, Zanesville just came in flat, maybe.
Pitch back to Royce Workman along the left side, cuts it back to the right side, and Royce Workman fumbles, and it's picked up by the Blue Devils. Picked up by the Blue Devils.
Great gainer, huh? He might have got another 40 yards and touchdown out of it.
Third down and 2 for the Blue Devils. Power eye in the backfield behind Matt Perry. And we're going to get moving, I think. Yeah, the guy plays, 3 plays and gets a fumble recovery? Yeah.
Fumble recovery specialist.
So 3rd down for the Blue Devils. And again, Lancaster sends everybody. And Matt Perry going to pass. Oh, down the field wide open. It's Corey Newman. It's going to be a touchdown, Blue Devils. 43-yard line.
Swinging, Howard. Nice call.
A little slant over the middle.
What a memory. We don't need these spotters anymore, Howard.
I can't get rid of.
Save that money for
This is what we're paying for these guys? It's going to be 3rd down for the Blue Devils and about 12 after all is said and done. And it's going to be Sid Hall along the left side, and Sid fights for extra yards and gets about 8.
Minute and 40 to go in the game, and Lancaster...
Got what, one more timeout?
I used their last timeout. I think so. And those 3 touchdowns could have made this game just like I said. It's going to be a runaway.
Yeah, you really thought that.
40 could have been 44. Oh, Sid fumbled.
Oh, come on.
These guys
He was down. There were 7 guys on top of him.
These guys are not coming back next year. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think you put nobody back and you try and block the punt.
I don't know.
What?
Well, bad snap.
Let's see if Gators can get it away.
He did.
A low line drive kick hits on the 20. That's going to be fumbled.
But Lancaster's got it back. I think.
Nope, Zanesville's got it.
At the 1-yard line.
You know, that might have been the... You know, Dan, we talked about the best play of the year. It's Corey Newman on the recovery. Best play of the year, Adam Gators. Yeah, okay. I thought there was 27 seconds. The uprights blocking my vision of the clock. I thought there was 27. Now, Zanesville's going to go with the power eye. They're going to give it to Sid. Sid's going to... Boy.
Half a yard. Now I go quarterback sneak. And Sid scored, yeah, he scored. He's playing tight.
Yeah, you got Barnett and Hall in the backfield.
Give the ball.
You got 2 tight ends. It's going to be Barnett.
That's going to be Sid Hall.
It's going to be a penalty.
He's going to call for
Touchdown.
Certainly he's going to try to score again, isn't he, Howard?
You know, these officials, the balance of their career coming back to Zanesville hinge on maybe this play.
Everybody forgets about it. When Zanesville, here's the street.
Jason Kelly on the left side trying to get the corner. No.
Last play of the game. Zanesville wins 23-14.
Well, that's going to make it down to 15 seconds. And yeah, Howard, let's say McCurdy going after the officials.
Zanesville's got the great shot to win the title now. The division's